Okay. I tried to analyze the... Oh, never mind. So, can you analyze the person inside?
Yeah.
No, but you can analyze the power pattern. You're thinking it's some sort of protective and keeping alive and stuff. It's probably more high magic than pattern, but yeah, the pattern's definitely being the power of pattern is keeping this shit going.
Huh.
Oh, so all this other shit is really not keeping anything going.
You're not sure on that. Your fumbled cryotech roll from before has given you the information that you've gotten, so who can say? Yeah. Freddy, at this point, here comes the fumble card, the fumble
Yeah,
card,
what is
the
it?
fumble card. Freddy, at this point, goes, yeah! And he falls over. He lays there and fucking pretends to be a fish on dry land.
I ignore him as I get a detailed analysis of the pattern power here.
It appears that it's hooked up to the pattern that you drew, and is basically the pattern you drew is the energizer cell keeping this shit, which is probably some sort of high magic supposed to be good for you, going. So if you were to remove your pattern, it would kill this operation.
So do we think this is the phylactery or something else?
Oh, yeah. Blah.
Oh.
Now, with your detailed thing, give me since you succeeded in that, Chris, give me an evidence analysis roll. Lower is better, of course.
I got everything special.
Well, at that level, you're not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. As far as having the wall goes, it's kind of a little bit from column A and a little bit from column B. Yeah, you're keeping trapped in here, but yeah, it's going to make the Amberites and shit, who when they fucking die, they're fucking, well, usually dead. They have a bad habit of fucking popping back up and, oh, no, that was actually something else bullshit. But it will at least give them pause before they come to fuck with you. So it's kind of good and kind of bad, both all at once. Kind of like Freddy. He's kind of good, although he sometimes helps the enemy. Kind of bad. Yeah, it's just a fucking reoccurring thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, if this isn't it, then...
No, I think it is.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Okay.
that reminds me of something. Yup. There's your fucking reward. There you go. Anybody get a red?
Oh.
If you get a fucking red.
Oh, I was right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Can you imagine, though, if you traveled all this way through all that fucked up shit and disintegrating bridges and nearly drowning and shit, and you got here and it was like, no, it's not it. It was back over there. God damn it.
All right, well,
Third time lucky, I guess.
at least it wasn't for nothing.
No reds, huh? Disappointing.
No.
I was really thinking a world of pain or some shit would have been an appropriate red for Chris's fucking mood right now. Yeah, eat that sausage, you dirty bitch.
So, but why? I mean, is it just a phylactery, or is there other reasons why she's keeping this one the way it is?
Oh, that's a fucking good question. Take a card just for asking a really good question. Why here? Why this? Why now? Why are you still wet, Freddy? How the fuck are you still wet? We've been wandering for hours. Oh, it's sweat. That's why.
Well, so is this a dog? Is this a a replicant, or is it an actual shadow version of Mildred?
Nobody knew when they first met her, and he has gotten no new information that will fucking make anything make sense ever again.
Well, here's the thing: is that the girl that we put in here was the split off from the insane asylum when we found the split versions of Mildred.
Okay, so
So it's not a replicant.
That's a
Right.
fine memory there, Doc. Bing.
okay. So why would she? Yeah.
Well, if you remember, there was an older version, a normal version, and then like a younger version. So if Mildred is basically the older version, and this is the middle version, that makes Janice now the young version. Kind of like the child. So that's boom, 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 and that's the 3. So that's going through the age type thing.
So what I picked up from that is you're basically able to now go call Mildred the old hag. She's gonna like that.
Call her grandma.
She may stab your ass, and I can't really
Grandma
say.
Mildred.
Oh my
Well,
god!
see, then we can call her Granny, and she'll have a name that everybody can remember.
Okay.
She's gonna be very happy seeing that on the fucking boards.
So how does Maddie tie into all this? Or does she at all?
Hold on. I'm going through my cards right now.
Okay. You should play that training time.
This is not a prestige module, so I can get rid of my victory prestige, right?
Yeah, you guys aren't doing anything extremely prestigious, although you are finding out some potentially really good information.
Is
Now,
anything involving the sewers is a prestige mod.
no, it's just bad planning on and not knowing how things work because they never fucking experimented on the part of the PCs. Other than that, everything's fine.
Well, at least we navigated it, then okay.
Yes, I was happy with the navigation, and my happiness was translated into you being able to eventually find this place. Rather than wandering around the sewers, fucking looking for rats to eat and wondering why.
Alright, well. So if, as you say, Janice is the young one, this is the middle one, and Mildred's the older one. I don't know, do you... What do we do with this information? Do we just leave her here?
It shows you guys reversing and going through all the same shit, but backward. Oh, I should give myself a card for that. That'd be so fucking great. I'll be so happy. So happy.
By the way, is Exo-23 there? When we went past?
Was what?
Exo-23. He's not in this game, but he's here.
Correct. Let me check. Come on, low. No. No.
Okay.
Not sure what Chris is rolling over there, but he's doing things. Doc Fulton stares at it for a while.
Oh shit.
What's up?
I was looking through some of my write-ins and I found another fucking traveling like vehicle thing that I can get rid of and add points to something else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd make a note to be sure to ask Freddie how to make a backup of your character sheet because trying to reconstruct it would suck a cock, Chris.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end of the session.
And it's easy to do, as I understand. So
yeah, it's fairly straightforward.
yeah, I want to get that information too. If somebody reminds me when we get there, because I'll make it
It's
back.
on the board.
Nobody reads your posts of technical goodness on the board or understands them.
All right. All right. Well, she's here.
He points at it to reassure you. There's a wet spot on the ground. Oh, it's from when Freddy fell over. He's so sweaty. He's so moist.
I don't think we should fuck with it.
Well, so now part of me is thinking, now what happens if we did destroy this? But we'll see now that it's tied to Ghost Wheel, would that fuck with the infrastructure of things? Or would that just break the skull wall?
Well, if it even did, but also give me another evidence analysis roll as you're on a new logical line. Because another good question is, would it fuck with Mildred now that she is connected into this? So much fucking going on.
That's always fun.
Well,
Mildred is vindictive. I don't recommend it.
Doc can handle himself.
I think she'd ignore Doc and just kill you to show that she's angry.
Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Say, no, Logan, she would never fucking do that.
All right, well.
We'll see. It's for her, it's she doesn't want to admit, unless she has, how much she does care about her child.
She kind of did.
She doesn't like children. She doesn't want any of that. She doesn't want to have those ties. She does have them. So it would be a moral dilemma at that point. And I think that if we harmed her here, even if it would dispel the skull wall, I think that it would be doing harm to Mildred. So I don't want to just do that. If needs be, like if we have to for some reason absolutely get rid of the skull wall at this point, yeah. Well, this is what we know about. Thinking about that, are there any bugs in the area since we're sitting here chilling?
What kind of, you mean insects or listening devices? Or both?
Listening devices, yes. Because remember, we found that bug in the embassy, and there could be other listening devices here.
Give me spot hiddens at a quarter. You guys look around. It just shows you. Other than one that seems to be clinging to Freddy's clothing, none.
There's a bug on Freddy's clothing?
Yeah, it's really small though. And not in a place he would normally see it. It's like on his back. Unfortunately, Freddy's not an owl, so he's not able to rotate his head all the way around. Unless you wanted to help him.
Well, become an owl.
Or snap your neck by twisting it all the way around. Either way.
And does it look like it's like holding on tight?
It's kind of like a burr or one of those little spiky things you can go through. In fact, it looks a lot like. Now, you don't know, is it actually on? There's no fucking blinking red light, but it's like a little metal burr. Super amazingly hard to spot. I mean, because Freddy's clothing is pretty fucked up all the time. He's been wandering around the sewers for literally hours.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to, put your lightsaber against it and turn it on. I mean, sure, the tip might come through Freddy, but it's a price you're willing to pay.
No, I'm not gonna. Nothing. I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah. Now, that being said, you don't know if it's on or if it really is a bug, but Metal Burr is suspicious to you. You failed to see a Chinese man squatting in the corner, waving around a mic or anything, so that's good.
Well,
It would probably be a good idea to sketch this place.
oh no, I'm going to
so
make
we
a
can
permanent
get back
jump.
to it quickly.
I'm going to make a permanent... Oh, you want to go somewhere now and come back?
Well, I don't want to be here too long because what if Janice watches this area now and then?
Janice, we need you no harm. Okay, we should go.
So you
Right.
added to your list of places that you're going to skill whore trumps and shit trumps out of, Freddy? Cool.
Yes. Do you want a sketch now and come back, or do you just want one in general?
Well, if we're gonna, so you're gonna make an actual trump of this
I'll make
place?
it an actual jump, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or even several if you want them.
Oh, by the way, speaking of trumps, take this. I hand you a trump of near where we hid the car in the forest,
Oh, okay.
just in case. There you are.
The Deathclaw Decon car.
Yeah. I have two of them, so that one for you. All right.
Yeah, Freddy has gotten surprisingly good at some of the trump things. Unfortunately, his learning has been held up by working on trumps. But eventually, he may master being able to make true images of trumps, and then you can shapeshift as many times as you want if Freddy can give you an actual trump. By the way, the essence of a person trumps, Chris, this is normally what trump masters make. They don't waste their time in basic trump sketch type thing. They normally make essence of trumps.
I'm gonna start doing them, but
It's fucking rough to build up
Yeah.
the skill. I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I just thought I'd point that out for Chris's benefit because, etc. So you guys have got probably a half an hour left of whatever, pondering, thinking.
well, if we're done here, unless you want to go look at the train, which I doubt there's anything there, but it's right around the corner.
By right around the corner, he means a fucking nightmarish climb.
It's not that bad of a climb.
Oh, sure.
If anything, I wouldn't mind going to see what's beyond where the squid or the octopus or squid,
Oh, the tentacle monster.
the tentacle monster was. We've
Yeah,
never
There'll be some nightmarish climb there.
That was caved in. Remember?
Oh, is that
Yeah,
caved in? Is that why we didn't go any further?
Yeah. No. Remember when we destroyed the tentacle monster and left? We blew it up,
Yeah.
and then the entrance caved in.
Okay.
So no, we can't get through unless we blow a new hole through it. Which we can if you want. But
Tricky.
there's signs and stuff. Don't go in, tentacle monster, blah, blah, blah. We put them up for other people not to go there. Which is weird, because that was in a different zone. Now I'm confused.
Yes.
Why here too?
Yes.
So here's the thing now that we've been here and things seem to be different. Remember how we talked about how the zones have shifted a bit?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the sewers have shifted and no longer are all the same now.
Could be. Or
Which is
maybe
why
they've always
here it's a
been
pain
this
in the
way.
ass and it's all different. Where other places it's as we fixed, because we fixed a bunch of it. So here it could be different.
Well, okay, let's go and see where these sewers actually go to.
You
The end.
begin hearing, give me listen rolls. It sounds like a babble of voices.
Look. But half?
It sounds like 4 people. They're all speaking in what sounds an awful lot like Spanish. Give me Spanish rolls. Yeah, you don't know what they're saying. Probably plotting on you. Everybody else is. You know, Doc's been plotting on you for a while. Soon, the time of reckoning will be at hand. You,
Are they coming this way or a ways away?
No, they're holding steady. In fact, it sounds like they're out in the ancient, futuristic, forgotten prison thing.
Oh, so the other tunnel next to us.
Yeah,
okay.
Not far away. They give me empathy rolls.
Oh, maybe they're prisoners.
They sound scared and freaked out.
They're happy to be here.
Yes, you would say that. Shall we go check it out? Oh no, I don't want to contortions through that thing.
Well,
how did they even get through?
You're not sure.
It's
Well, we could always go and confront them right quick.
Well, if they're in the prison cells, yeah.
Well, let's go see.
Well, Doc Fulton's pretty sure that he's literally stolen every prison cell bar possible. So, yeah. Shows him stroking his lightsaber in a very phallic way. Oh.
Let me try and get my sword out before we go. I reach into my pocket.
Give me just a remarkably low. No, there's no sword, only Zool. Freddy waves around his head. No, you get one shot at it. It's not available right now. Come again later.
Okay.
If only you'd put it in your prison wallet instead, you think.
And I trump over to another zone real quick, get my sword out, trump back to you, and then go check them out.
Your phone battery is slowly dying after hours of continual use, Doc.
I show him my flashlight.
He shows you a flashlight.
I give it to him
He hands you a flashlight.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. I just don't want to go in unarmed.
There's rocks and shit laying around. You could grab one of those.
Hurry. Go. Do your thing.
He pulls out a card and stares at it for 2 minutes after you tell him to hurry. Yeah, you realize he's going to be gone a minimum of 4 minutes, probably add a couple hours for him going, where is the sword? Or, Elwyn, can you go get a sword for me? And Elwyn goes, sure,
no, it's in my pocket.
Oh, okay. So where are you trumping to?
Blackbriar.
All right, go ahead and give me your luck roll.
Okay, luck roll.
Give me a double hot.
Oh, almost.
Close. All right, yeah, you somehow managed to get through. You get there, magic is all the time there. Yeah. So you go, ching, ha-ha, pull out your sword, stab it at the sky, and a mere 4 minutes and 5 seconds later, he is back at your side. You feel like you can't get a break, Doc.
Ready when you are.
We continue on.
No problem. You guys head over and check out our prison cell. You see, it looks like 4 scared people dressed as mariachis. They appear to be Hispanic. They babble at you in Spanish. They all rush toward you. They seem to be having musical instruments.
I speak in Latin to them. Do they understand it?
No, they look totally fucking baffled at this.
Ancient Phoenician. I fumble it.
Right. He makes some weird dick jokes in ancient Phoenician that they don't laugh at.
Habla inglés?
No. They babble at you in Spanish some more. One of them tries. He says, "The buses don't run I am an asshole, he says in English. Hey, you knew some English.
What are they wearing?
Mariachi outfits.
And how tatted does it look?
Not at all. They also each have a sombrero, so they'll fit right in. It's literally a mariachi band, a Mexican mariachi band. Doc is looking at you like it's your fucking fault, too. He is giving you and he's got the only flashlight.
And they're in a prison cell?
Yes, but it's not closed. There's no door, because the door was the glowing light things. I
was like, what?
No, they didn't move because they got no fucking light. You literally have the only light, and they are pathetically grateful to see somebody here that has a light source.
They don't look like doors, do they?
We go out to where the spaceship is then, or was.
The mariachis, unless you prevent them, are going to follow you because you have the fucking light.
That's fine.
Now, in order to get there, unfortunately, there's a bunch of shit between you and that. First off, everybody has to climb up, and the mariachis are like, oh, they're freaked out, and they've got like instruments and shit with them, and they're like looking at each other like, oh, we're fucked.
Duck agents. Then you might not want to show them the spaceship.
It's not there anymore.
It might be in this zone.
They tried to slowly and talk to you in Spanish, but it devolves into trying to talk to you faster.
I just point up and climb.
I understand. Oh, I don't understand.
They look panicked.
Puta madre.
What?
Puta madre. Yes.
Cuando questa padre tu madre chupame pene, huh? Caron.
They attempt to man up and climb up the slope. They are not fucking happy about this. The first guy, he fucking falls and takes massive damage. The others begin pleading with you. He's laying there, stunned out of his mind, and
all right, don't worry.
blood.
Dr. Freddy on the job. Pull out the annual official.
They're all screaming at Freddy as he fucking rolls the guy over and rips down his pants and stuffs a dildo up his ass. You're just sitting there shining the light from up where you're at.
I wander off. It's better if that happens in the dark.
Darkness comes. Freddy, you have entered standard combat as the other three are beginning to attack you with their musical instruments.
Okay.
They're screaming at you in Spanish. The one guy is laying there on his stomach sobbing, and it's dark as shit. So everybody's at negatives. And round one, because the only light source is wandered off. And right, the villains are basically doing a surprise round on you. Dancing is approved, Doc, if you'd like to dance your way into their hearts as you dance away with the only light source. They attempt to bludgeon you to death with their instruments while screaming obscenities in Spanish.
I fail my dance.
Damn. Holy shit, one managed to hit, two managed to hit. I'm putting them at half here. They got a 15% chance. No, and the other guy lays there and stops. So the two that hit, holy shit, 6, it's half and half, and 2.
6 and 2, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and next round, Freddy is no longer surprised. Doc is attempting to dance and just can't kick it. Unfortunately, villains are first. Nothing good's approved. They continue beating on you and screaming things. The other guy is trying to curl up to get his ass away from you. The 4 guys continue beating on you while yelling, miss, 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 hit. 1 more stun point of damage. Freddy's still clinging on to consciousness. Soon, the anal refresher will be used on himself. So, Doc, anything, or just continue wandering off toward the spaceship?
I slowly pull out my pistol.
All right, Freddy.
I just tried to slink away into the darkness.
Right. Give me a maneuver at half.
Okay. I am the light. No.
You are not the knight. They beat you some more. Next round. Doc, you don't see this, but you do hear it.
I try help.
Oh, heroes are first. Posing dramatically is approved. If you'd like to do that instead of helping immediately, Doc, you get a card.
I continue trying to move out the way. Like hide somewhere. Like.
Give me a maneuver at half.
Okay.
All right, no problem with that. They actually are going to be probably beating on each other if they can hit, which they can't. So there's a lot of flailing away and grunting. And Doc, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna shoot once among them.
Oh, you wander back over and shine the light down?
Yeah.
They're all busy. It looks like they're fighting each other over a guy who's like curled up into a ball with his pants down. And you see Freddy standing off on one side going, you're not sure what's going on here. But, yeah.
I fire for effect.
In the cave.
With a laser pistol.
Oh, cool. Down there somewhere?
Yep.
Cool. Roll and just don't miss, or you might hit if you catch my drift.
Hmm?
It goes, ah! And they're all like freaked out, and they look at the light, and they're like, a couple of them fall to their knees, and they're like, and they're saying things in Spanish to you. And a couple of them are yelling and pointing at the guy who's crying and trying to cover his butt. And pointing at Freddy and stuff.
Siéntate, policía aquí.
Give me your Spanish roll there, Fulton. Holy crap! You understood for a bit. They're a couple of them are begging, "Please don't leave us with the madman. Please take us with you. Save us." And a couple are yelling, "This asshole put something in his asshole. He is a bad asshole," etc.
And I just said, "Sit down. I'm the police." No, sit down. The police are here.
They cheer. Well, it's A, they want somebody to arrest them and take them out of here, and B, it's not La Migra. So everything's fine. They continue.
So we're out of. Is combat over now? Like they're
busy focusing on the guy with the flashlight, and they're trying to help up the other guy who has been violated.
All right, come on, climb up.
All right, the first one tries to climb up. He makes it up. The second one tries to climb up. He fucking fumbles. Jesus Christ, you think. Can't they even climb? Answer, no. Hey!
I bet you if this was a river, they could fucking swim across it.
Oh, that's so fucking racist.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the one guy's laying on the ground, and the guy who was violated and is already wounded, he tries to climb up. Oh, no, it's another fumble. Here we go.
Oh, well. He deserves to die after that.
He's laying there stunned again. He's just laying there crying and shit, and he's having trouble keeping his pants up because somebody broke his belt and shit when they, with great experience, ripped down the pants. And the third guy's up, and another guy. Oh, it's another fumble. And here we go. So you've got three of them laying there, and two are standing next to you. And yeah.
I climbed up as well.
All right, so you got two
How
of
far
them.
down is it anyway?
It's roughly about trying to climb a single-story building.
Oh, I asked the two guys for their belts.
They both look at Freddy as though he's gonna fucking immediately try something.
I put the dildo away.
He climbed up there with it out, possibly clenched it.
I think he put it in his mouth so he could climb.
They look really fucking panicked and shit. Also, they're babbling something and gesturing in the pit. Yeah, they're very concerned about something, and you realize that their instruments are still down there as well. Freddy doesn't know or care what they're saying, and he's wanting them to take off their belts right now. Pronto.
I take my belt off. I connect all 3 belts up together so that way we can hold the belt down so that they can climb up using the belt.
This will give them a better chance of getting up. I'll increase their skills slightly. I almost drew a fumble card out of... okay, so the first of the guys that's down there, the heavily wounded guy, yes, he makes it out. The second guy, he fucking is having trouble with the whole belt thing. And the third guy... Okay, you got 2 of them. The one guy is having problems, and he's like... he's saying something, and he's got his hands upraised. You think he may be begging for something. Freddy knows what he wants.
I'm going to wrap this around his neck and fucking pull him up here is what I'm going to
do. The other guys give you their belts, and now you have
longer. Yeah. And now I like point at the belt, and I hold it really tight.
Okay.
Like
he goes over and he tries to hold onto it with his strength.
And then we pull him up.
He lets go partway up so he can dramatically fall again. He lays there, crying. And he keeps repeating a phrase in Spanish.
Nope, no idea what they're saying. I think...
Please probe me, Freddy. I want to be probed.
A case of female hysteria.
Yeah, these guys are absolutely terrified. Everybody's babbling at you, Doc. You're thinking, He appears to not be strong enough to hold the belt while you're pulling him up.
Oh, Logan, by the way, I use Shake It Off and all my stuff goes away.
Cool. You really like that power, and you actually remember it. That's your once a day, yeah? Or once an adventure power.
Once an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was once a day.
What do you do, Doc? Now you're thinking you might be strong enough to literally climb down there and throw his tubby ass up here. It is possible. If you had Kinley with you, you could get some fucking range on that bitch too.
So I'm going to have them, I'm going to give the belt to one of the mariachi that made it up. I'm going to climb down.
Okay.
And then I'm going to boost him up.
Climb roll, strength roll. You'll go down. You scale like this is the easiest thing ever. And then you boost his fucking tubby ass up there. He attempts to climb it. A huge bonus. Yes. Oh, now he can. Yeah, and the other guys grab him and haul him up and stuff. And then give me a climb roll and you're out of the pit, Fulton. They're all like...
instruments.
Right. You climb up with all their instruments. Fucking crit. They don't look at you and they're like, oh, and they babble some more at you. They all, once again, all the guys are thinking Fulton's really cool and they fucking hate Freddy so much. You have no idea why, Freddy. People just react negatively to you for some reason.
I was trying to help.
Yeah. So.
I saved his life.
Yeah. All right, so then it gets more challenging because...
Doc, why are we up here, by the way?
You are now at the place where it's the easy contortions. The slightly overweight man looks at it. They look at Doc Fulton. They look at it. They look at Doc Fulton. And there's fear in the eyes. Because...
Can your lightsaber cut through that stone? Make a larger opening.
It's not really how it works.
No? Okay. Alright, which one of them looks to be the skinniest?
It shows Freddy looking at him, and they all kind of back up against the wall. Maybe him. You're pretty convinced that these guys have no skill in contortions. Even at the big bonus, it's very much a fucking coin flip at this point, Freddy.
Where are you trying to take them to, Doc? Just out?
Yeah, I thought that the spaceship would not be here, so there might be an opening to the outside up ahead where the spaceship used to be. Because I flew it out of here.
Okay.
The mariachis all look really fucking panicked and shit. Like, we are so fucked. And they're talking to each other and they're gesturing at the wall as though it's a fucking pair of gnashing teeth that you're expecting them to fucking try to make it through with their boots tied together.
Try to Trump gate them out, I guess.
That's what I was going to suggest, but what, to the embassy? More refugees?
Oh, yeah. Everybody gets taken to the fucking giant pile of humanity that is the embassy.
No, I kind of figured the edge of the forest in Gothic, because, I mean, with all the sombreros around, they'd fit right in.
Other than not speaking language, yeah, they're fine.
I can just take them to Gothic. Like, not even in the forest. I would Trump to Gothic.
By the way, you're pretty sure if you take them to Gothic, you got to keep in mind that there's no food there.
Yeah, true.
Embassy does have food, even though, yes, it's tossing more people on top of the fucking pile of humanity that is there. But on the other hand, it's only adding a few more guys to fucking lot of... Yeah,
and I mean, at least we'd have entertainment, I guess, wandering around then.
And Spanish lessons.
You got a point there.
All right, well, do you want something back?
The 6 mariachi look at you, hopefully.
All right, wait, we might want to... Oh, fuck, I can't believe I'm going to say this. We might want to blindfold them so agents don't show up.
I don't think they're going to let us blindfold them.
They might let you blindfold them.
They got their belts back on really quick when they were done with the use of the belt. You're thinking that the 50 Shades of Grey approach may not be the right one here.
Oh, let me hold on to that flashlight for a second.
You're still holding the flashlight.
Oh, I look. Oh, my God. Thank you.
You've never given it up because I'm keeping track of it.
I look at the flashlight and I make it look like, because I don't make, so they can't see it, that like the light's going on and off. I'll use prestidigitation, kind of bang my hand against it.
Give me a prestidigitation roll. Oh yeah, they begin to fucking panic right there. There's a lot of babbling and stuff, and
so I take their hands and I put them together, and I'm like, and I grab onto one of their hands.
Oh yeah, they're happy to do that. The 6 mariachi are all holding on to you and each other and not Freddy.
And then I turn off the flashlight.
Hey, Dios mío!
Oh shit, we can't see the card then.
Yes, I was going to say...
That is a big problem.
Yeah. What if...
There's a lot of fucking excited
that way, and you tell them to walk backwards into the gate.
You know what? At this point, we're helping them. If they want to come through the fucking gate, they will. If they don't, they can rot.
I'm worried about agents showing up. That's my concern, not...
Agents have never shown up when we put other people through the gates.
True. All right, then.
You make the light come back?
Yeah, fuck it.
There's a lot of relief and whatnot. They nod and smile at each other.
Do you want to do it, or shall I? Or do you want to try and do it, and then if you fail, I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. It's all up to you, Freddy. This is your big moment. This is your time to shine, Freddy. If you make it, everybody lives. If you don't...
Yeah, I guess that's no.
Yeah. Doc has still spent more hero points than you have today.
You don't have a reroll. Well... I don't really want to spend the hero points just for them.
Why don't we ever gain sand rewards, Logan? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right, let me think. What we can do, Doc, I can spend the night here. You can jump back if you want. Get some food, blankets, clothes for them. Come back, jump back to me. We'll spend the night here, and I'll try again in the morning.
You're not sure if that's going to work because you've only got one light source right now.
Yeah, no, I'll keep the light source.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I will contort through, see what's on the other side. Mm-hmm. I'll take the light source, or I have my cell phone light, which is slowly dying.
Hey, it's getting fairly dim right now. It's going to be a rough one.
Fine. So, because what I can do is I can still, with the flashlight, I can at least look what's ahead, and then I can trump out, and then I can trump back to you if need be.
Okay.
It'll be tricky if you have enough light to trump by with your current cell phone thing.
Well, that's why I'm going to go right away and get like another light source. Like,
right, but I'm saying with the remaining light in your phone, you're hoping it'll be enough to trump, but you're not sure. It's right on the edge.
Do you have any other devices on you that have batteries?
No.
No, okay. Because I have a spell that lets me take power from one device and put it into another device.
Ooh.
Nope, I don't. I...
Okay. Well, yeah, then we have to do it your way.
All right. So, Doc, give me a contortions at plus 30 to get back to buried futuristic city.
What, I thought that is that where it's at?
No.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to make a harder contortions roll to go back to where the UFO thing is.
I thought that's the direction we went. Why?
Nope.
Then you know what? I'm just going to trump the fuck out.
Okay.
All right.
Bring back clothes and food.
I'm done fucking around with like squeezing through shit.
Yes. So, right. When he disappears into rainbows, all 7 of the fucking mariachi begin battling and shit and talking to each other, and they seem very freaked out or excited. It's hard to say. Give me an empathy roll there, Freddie.
And I also try to understand.
Sure.
I'll admit my empathy first. I know they're worried.
They are freaked out. They're like, oh, Dios mío, he disappeared and he left us with the demon. Oh, that kind of thing. That's what you're assuming they're saying.
I tried to say, nope, I can't say anything.
You babble at them and make up words. Great, Chris, which trump did you want to try to use?
To the embassy.
Give me a luck roll full. Where does it exit in the embassy, your trump?
The room that we always trump to.
Freddie does not trump to that room normally. He trumps elsewhere.
Oh, well, I trump to that room all the time.
No problem. When you trump there, the guards immediately escort you out because that's in McKay's private quarters and stuff. As they normally do. Because they don't like anybody there except McKay and his friends. And unless McKay is there, you're not one. So they then escort you back out of that room, and you wander around doing what?
I'm just wondering, do they not remember that like I helped with that shit too, or like I'm just like...
You're not sure. You can ask them if you want.
Whatever. I just go. My fuck's all given. Whatever. I get another light source. Like this is like torches here, right?
They have oil lanterns. All of them have small words printed on them, and they're full of oil, and they've got a wick, and you use matches. You can pick up a book of matches.
Okay.
A couple hours worth of fire in it.
I get some food.
Yeah, small words are printed on each and every oil lamp.
What does it say?
Do not give to Freddie.
Mm-hmm. So, and then I
jump
back to Freddie.
Cool. Pull him through.
All right, he's got an oil lamp, Freddie. Whoa. They're all 8 of the mariachi guys are babbling and stuff, and like, and they're all talking to each other in rapid Spanish.
All right. Well, I'm happy to spend the night here, Doc. So you don't need to, you go sleep somewhere more comfortable. And come back to me if you want.
You're fine, because they might kill you in your sleep. So I'll be here too.
Hey, you prevent the mariachis from killing Freddy in his sleep. They seem disappointed.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay, now we spend the night here.
Eventually, Freddy wakes up. The 10 mariachi look at expectantly. They've had a rough night.
Okay. Let's try this again. Trump gate, let's go.
Freddy attempts his Trump gate. Excellent.
Cool.
So it's going to be a magic point for you, a magic point for Chris, and a magic point each for the 11
I had
mariachis.
17, so don't worry.
No problem. Mark off 13 magic points, and you guys all go through.
Oh.
Okay. You guys are all back in the thing. The mariachi guys look around, and they see like the rhino-headed guys, and they're like, what the fuck? And all that. So, yeah.
I look around to see if anybody knows Spanish here.
No problem. And let's do a roll in general for the crowd of no. Absolutely
Wow.
not. I fumbled the roll. Nobody's even heard of Spanish, despite it being a fucking amazingly common language, especially in Los Angeles. You would expect one person out of 1,500. Yeah.
Guess they better start learning English then.
The 12 mariachi gather around and attempt to sing a song for you guys.
Do they keep multiplying as they go through things?
There was 5. What happened? 12?
Yeah, there's something very suspicious. I'm amazed you guys actually noticed that, because it did. I was thinking nobody would.
I thought it was 4 at first.
Yes.
What have we done?
Exactly.
What have we done?
Right. They're singing really well though.
No.
People gather around and listen to the mariachi music and politely applaud.
Can I analyze magic?
You don't think it's magic, or is it? It's not rigor magic.
I perceive high magic on them, and it works.
Yes.
But I can't analyze it, but I can at least know it's there.
It's totally there.
Doc, we need to move now. We're not having a self-replicating mariachi band in the embassy.
Words you thought you would never fucking speak, Freddie. The 14 mariachis, after playing several sets, all take a bow. The people applaud. They enjoyed the music.
My analyzed pattern worked, though.
Probably powered by pattern, as many things are, or is it? No, wait. No, this is not powered by pattern. The mariachis all are pointing at Freddy and trying to talk to the crowd with gestures. One of them shakes his fist at Freddy.
We could start training them in military tactics right away, and we will have a self-replicating army, though.
You notice all of them are kind of pudgy, out of shape, etc., but they are pretty good at music.
It may take several years, but you're right.
Plus, give me evidence analysis rolls. You're thinking, Doc, that since in the course of a day they have gone. Freddie, you think that's a great fucking idea. In the course of a day, since they've gone from 4 to 4 times that, you're thinking unless you act quickly, decisively, and well, you are literally going to cause the entire embassy to eat itself to death.
Come with me.
Give me a Spanish roll, or if you want to try signaling, at a +30 to go. Aha!
I make it.
Oh, they all begin following you.
I follow at the rear.
The guys in the back keep looking over their shoulder at Freddy and attempting to pass the guy in front of them, who is not.
But there's now. How many are there now?
There's only 17 of them.
It went from 14 to 17 in 2 minutes.
Weird.
I'll take 10. You take the rest.
In public?
No. We're walking.
Okay. Just give me the signal.
Where do you walk to?
Mexico.
Say what? Holy shit. All right, Freddy, it's all on you to make this fucking roll. It shows Donald Trump giving the fucking thumbs up in his fucking racist way somewhere. He yells Mexico and begins walking through shadow. And Freddy,
I don't think I can do this.
You've got to try the group shot. Oh, Freddy, if you fuck this up, then you're going to be stuck with him because Doc is heading out. You realize you've got to make it, and Doc is laughing as he is fucking shadow walking. It's all on you, Freddy.
I could do a general shadow walk and just dump them anywhere on Earth.
Oh, no. It's the number of them is the problem. Because you can't shadow walk fast enough to do it. But if you can fucking pull this roll off, then Doc's brilliant fucking solution will work, and you will populate Mexico.
Okay.
Here come the hero points, the hero points, the hero points. By the way, Doc, take a fucking refill for thinking outside the box. One hero point.
Can I...
Freddy desperately tries to think of something.
I can just get them to Doc. No?
It takes time to shadow walk, and if you want to hang out with your 50-odd fucking mariachis that fucking... Plus, if you go with Doc, then you're going to be kind of with him, but if you don't, you're going to be alone with them. Think about this for a moment.
I hate my life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Viva
And
Mexico.
more hero points. Woo! Nope.
How many are you down to?
5 on you.
Yeah. You did spend 5 on you, so how many are you down to, Freddie?
I'm down to 12.
All right.
Assist 5.
Okay.
I have a client. I have a skill 5.
Yes, please.
Just trade me whatever. There you go.
Okay, whatever. Do you have a reroll by any chance?
Sure.
Thank you.
There you go.
Cool. I'm trading. Here, you hang on to this. I don't trust my luck. Alright, reroll with a +10 on top.
Good luck. You can do it.
Right, another hero point down, cool.
11. Are you pausing for dramatic effect?
Wow.
10.
Okay, 10.
Yay!
All right, only 10. Woo.
Woo! All right, you guys all end up in Mexico, and that is the story of how Mexico was populated. Yeah, that's how as good as anything. They are so grateful to have been brought back to Mexico that they host a party for Doc Fulton. And
Well, I helped too. Where's my party?
yeah, well, they need a piñata, so
Oh.
anyway, right.
I made sure to make a Trump of this place in case we ever need to come back.
All right. Now, you make a note of that in your fucking Trump portfolio.
Yeah.
Give me evidence analysis rolls at half. Both of you.
No. But he made it.
Doc, you find the timing and effect of these guys extremely suspicious. That's it. And we will end there with a giant Mexican style mariachi band.
Logan, I pull the burr off his back when I see him at the party. And I say, not funny. And I...
No problem. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and end the session there. First off, who's got ideas for the... I just thought of their name. Who's got ideas for the name of the session?
Mexican band.
Okay. Chris?
Sewers of hatred.
I've thought of 3 different names. Philosophical Sewer Management, Viva Mexico, and Mariachi Madness.
That's actually a good one. Mariachi Madness.
You like that one?
Yeah. Go with that one.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I'll have to look up how to spell mariachi because it's not something I know. So I'll find it. All right. And we're going to go ahead and, before we end the recording, Chris, do you have anything to say to the studio audience?
Adios.
Freddie?